Hello, students and parents of Math 2 with Matt Edwards. This is a quick tutorial on our website, and I just want to kind of point out a few things to you just so you're a little more acclimated to the center of our course this year and the home for all of our resources. So if you've gotten to our homepage of our website, that means you typed in the address correctly. So over here, on the home page, you will see any recent announcements. Here you have the presentation from Open House. We have a Google Calendar as well as our supply list for the year. This is the opening location that you will arrive at, and these are things that can be very helpful to you. The calendar can be added to your Google Calendar. Again, the supply list is accessible on your mobile device if you're out getting school supplies. And this, again, is the presentation. If you weren't at Open House or you missed something in Open House, just a real quick presentation here can fill you in on things that were covered at Open House. In addition to the home page, over here on the left side, we have all of the links to additional pages on our site to help you throughout the year. There is the link from Open House for parents to sign in and just let me know what your name is, what your child's name is, so I can kind of connect, especially for those folks who don't always have the same last names. And you can also give me the parent email address so I can build our group email, so I could just send out emails periodically to keep everybody on the same page. Next is our policies. If you click on that policies page, you will see some files here. There's our classroom policies talking about things like makeup work, grading, when you can get in touch with me outside of class, and tutoring as well. Here is the list or the presentation that is on the home page from Open House. Excuse me. And here's our rubric for grading. We're going to do an exercise the second day of class that talks about grading, but this is a document that spells out how we do grading on a rubric, not right or wrong traditional grading like we may have seen in the past. And then there's another way to access the document that has the supply list on it. If you keep moving down the pages list, there is a page for every single unit that we will cover. So you just click on the unit that corresponds to the one we're currently in. So if you go to 2.1, because we're in the quadratic functions unit, we will have a study guide here, and it's a PDF, so you don't have to worry about it not pulling up on a device, as well as the solutions for your student to get immediate feedback. This is more than just answers. This is actually worked out step by step with the correct solution, so you can see how you've done as you're preparing for that assessment. We've also got a cover sheet for the unit. On these cover sheets, and all of them will have a schedule for the unit, a place for the students to put their dates and assignments, the vocabulary for the entire unit for all of our assessments, as well as essential questions, and a way to kind of gauge, am I learning what I'm supposed to be learning throughout the progression of this unit. Every single time a student gets a packet of information from me at the beginning of each unit, it will have this cover sheet. Parents, you can use this to help kind of guide preparation for assessments, to gauge their progress throughout, and just start some conversations with your child, with your student, that says, how have you done today? How are you doing in class? Are the videos working for you? What's the best way for you to get your information? How are you keeping up with your assessments? Those kind of questions. Okay. All right, so all of that is here, and again, you have an electronic copy of everything that's going to be in that packet of information. Essentially, I'll hand them a packet at the beginning of each unit, and it's basically like a chapter of a textbook. We don't have textbooks anymore. We're building it as we go. That's what I'll be handing them, and it's everything that they need from taking notes to practice, and that's all going to be given to them. But in case for some reason it gets damaged or you get separated from it, we have electronic copies of every single thing on that packet. I do want to draw your attention to these gray files here. Those are the videos for the instruction that they'll get. as opposed to me standing in front of the room and lecturing. They will have access to individual lessons, 15 minutes or less for each of our topics. They will have time to use these in class. They can also revisit these outside of class. Parents, you can use these as well for refreshing and just kind of gauging how things work in class. They are YouTube videos, so they're accessible on any mobile device. In addition to each of these pages for our units, we will also have materials for the North Carolina final exam. Eventually, we'll have them house all the review materials to help them. And then there's also a page with information for you to contact me. My email address there, the school's phone number, and there's the link to the sign-in for you to make sure that I have your email address. Okay, so that's really the basics of our website. If you have any questions, just email me at the email address here on the screen. And I'm looking forward to working with you and your student throughout the year. Thank you.